Morning, I am Emily Calista reporting today with Neo News. I will be reporting today's headlines wherein Thai protesters have been flooding the streets of Bangkok with rubber ducks as a symbol of resistance as fear of a coup grows in the country. Now, the youth-led protests call for a new constitution, a reform of the monarchy, as well as Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha to resign from his position. The Guardian reported that the rubber ducks were initially brought out after authorities blocked the passage to the Parliament building. Now, protesters had joked that the only way to reach Parliament would be to send rubber ducks alongside the river. The protests have only risen in violence as 6 people were shot outside of Bangkok's police headquarters. According to the Telegraph, they added that at least 55 people of the 100,000 there who took to the streets throwing paint and firing water guns were also injured. ABC News reported that rubber ducks have always had a history of being used in political protests, having been a sign of bravery and strength for many. Protest artwork has also been shared on the internet, with the rubber ducks being portrayed as heroes, according to Mashable.com. Tracy Betty, a Thai politics researcher and specialist, has also informed Mashable that this time the yellow inflatable rubber ducks have not only become a symbol of mere cuteness, but a symbol of the pro-democracy movement growing in the country, stating that not just because they're cute doesn't mean that they are not able to highlight the sheer absurdity and disproportionality of the situation at hand. VOA News reported that the rehearsal against the coup demonstration was held yesterday, with protesters warning of a possible coup occurring. Thailand is no stranger to coups, having had 13 since 1932's revolution that only constituted the monarchical system in place, VOA News added. Army Chief Narong Phanchitete has also rejected coup rumors and stated that the chances of them occurring were less than zero, as The Guardian reports. The call for the monarchy to be reformed has been the most controversial, since it is considered untouchable and a cornerstone of Thailand's national identity, according to the Press Association. They added that protesters believe that King Maha Vajiralongkorn holds too much power and has recently made it the main campaigning point despite a possible 15 years in prison. According to VOA News, the royal institution is led by an army whose actions are endorsed fully by the ever-so-powerful royal palace. The Guardian finally adds that Prime Minister Chan-o-cha, who came to power during the country's last coup in 2014, has played down the prospects of being overthrown and a change in martial law. On the brighter end of the spectrum, Chrissy Teigen has recently posted a video of her dad and her daughter Luna a day after Thanksgiving this year. Following her devastating pregnancy loss in September, Chrissy Teigen has been leaning on her family for support during the holiday season. On Black Friday, the model and TV host posted on Instagram a video showing her carrying her and husband John Legend's 4-year-old daughter, Luna Steffens, while slow dancing with her father Ron Teigen Jr. in a living room. The little girl then put her arms around her mother and grandfather as Chrissy kissed her father on his cheek. The video comes after she opens up on social media about her post-pregnancy loss depression in September. The star wrote a heartfelt message about the holidays, alongside a reminder that her family has been super tested for weeks to maintain social distancing precautions. In addition to that, Chrissy also started tweeting about her father, writing many updates for her fans concerning her holiday get-together. Earlier this week, Chrissy gave updates on social media concerning her mental health following the loss of her and John's third child, a boy named Jack, in the second trimester of a surprise pregnancy they shared. She had announced his death on September 30th, and she and her mother shared intimate final images of themselves with him on Instagram, which drew mixed reactions, however, mostly overwhelming public support. Now, Chrissy wrote a sentimental caption on her Instagram on Black Friday concerning how she will always look past on these past 2 months, both as brutal and exhausting, but that she will never refuse to not find the humor in both the rage fits and outfits of the time. Now, the day before Thanksgiving, Chrissy tweeted saying that she has been inactive on Twitter due to her poor mental health, and that she has been feeling slightly depressed, and not to worry, as she has a lot of support around her to get her through these tough times. Early on Black Friday, Chrissy cursed while retweeting a post that mentioned her upcoming 35th birthday on Monday. Always one to count her blessings, Chrissy followed with a tweet giving thanks. "I really know I have an incredible life, though. I promise I do. It's just my brain and body are screwy right now. I know I'm insanely lucky." And that is all the news I have today. I hope. Reporting back to the studio.